Hello, this is Christel here for your weekly reading going from Friday to Friday. So this one is from Friday the 23rd until Friday the 30th of July. Now also beware that there is a new moon reading up. I put that up yesterday. So you can also check that, what is going on. So that is just one big video. There are timestamps in there. You just click on the timestamp for your sun, moon, or rising sign, or all three of them. That's up to you. And then you go immediately into your reading. You can also listen to the intro because the intro is rather, well, I sort of had to get something from my chest. So I really got into there. So if you're interested, have a think about that. Now here, these are the card combos. There is the Selenite, black Tourmaline, and the rose quartz. So pick one and then we'll go into the reading. So you chose the Selenite. The selenite is a stone, and I am just very new to this. It's a calming stone that helps you dive into a deep trance state, and it helps you also with soul searching and with self-discovery. And if you have listened to that intro of in the new moon reading, then you know that I use tarot for soul searching, for getting to know yourself better, for getting insights if you need a little bit of help along the way on your path. I don't use it to say, XYZ is going to happen to you in about 3 days' time. I don't work that way. I don't like working that way. I don't like it when it's done. I have done it with other readers, myself, in the past, and especially when I was in desperate situations, and it didn't work out that well. But not about that. So this is combo one, the selenite. So the upcoming week, what is important? Judgment, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, coming to life. I love this card in combination with the Judgment card, because if you look at the Judgment card, this is a person who is blowing the horn, and these people come out of their graves, because you look, they are in coffins in the water, but they're standing up, they're reaching out to this angel, they're being called, and this is really coming to life. It's really like almost like this card together with the Judgment card says, you know what, live a little bit, live. Don't only focus on work. Don't only focus on hardships. Don't only focus on, I have to do this, I have to that, I have to do. Maybe also it's time now to enjoy something. And I think this is the calling this week. It's like it's telling you, like, hold on, are you enjoying life? Are you really taking advantage of your life and really living life to the fullest? Now these are new cards, by the way. These are the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. I just received them this week. I cleansed them. I put crystals and candles, blessed them. Blessing work, love to do that with all my cards. So, but they are quite new, so I need to get familiar with them. So I have the booklet at hand, and this is number 29, coming to life. Something beautiful is being born in your life. But I for me, because of this combo here, these two together, I would really look into my life a little bit and look at where you can live a bit more without always having in the back of your mind, I should be doing something, I should be taking care of this, I should be taking care of that, of XYZ, of whatever person, of whatever persons, I don't care. I mean, this is time out for you and to enjoy your life. It feels also like a bit, go on a holiday or take a break, something like that. Because you have also this Ace of Cups here. This Ace of Cups is a really beautiful card. I feel it's a card of healing, especially in combination with these cards. I feel that really if you take a little bit of time out to enjoy the little pleasures of life, maybe it's just, something small like taking extra time for your morning coffee if you're a coffee lover, for your morning tea if you're a tea lover. Maybe have a little of an aperitif before dinner if you haven't been doing that. Something like that. Something can be small, can be big. I don't care. But it feels like if you do that, there is some healing possible. You will feel. So I'm talking here about self-care. I'm talking about a little bit of being, and I don't see it as selfish, but maybe people see it as selfish, but really to take a little bit of you time, me time. Yeah, just take a bit of time for yourself and just pamper yourself. Take that bath, go for that swim, go for that walk. Maybe buy that dress you have your eye on for such a long time. Why not? I mean, can be really emotional stuff, can be material stuff. I don't care as long as you come to life again. Make sure that the things you do make you feel alive. Because I feel this is sort of the energy, the why of why the cards are saying take a break. I feel like at the moment it could be that, because all you're doing and action and overthinking things and having to make so many choices and decisions, sometimes you don't see it anymore and you're completely like, okay, what do I do next? I really don't know. And that is when we need to take a break. That is the perfect time to take a break, to take a time out and to sort of regroup inside of you. The regrouping has nothing to do with other people, only with you. And I feel it's time for that. I don't know why I have that, but I have that very strongly. Very strongly. So I'm not even going to pull other cards on this because I think this is more than enough information for you. So go ahead. Enjoy that moment for you. Moments. I would prefer if you take moments. The weekend's coming up, so do it. What is keeping you? Make yourself feel alive again. Yeah? So that's for combo 1. Now let's go to the black tourmaline one. So you have chosen the black tourmaline, and the cards that come out are the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and I hope my lighting for my camera, because I use an iPhone 12 to record because I find the camera is brilliant. So I don't need an extra camera, but sometimes I light this and then I get a reflection and I think it doesn't do it, but okay. So Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, 10 of Pentacles, and into the unknown. Now, I feel this week that is coming up, well, I feel this is going to be a good week as well, but it's going to be a slow week. There is not a lot of movement, but it feels like it's a sort of transition week. And I say that because I see these two cards. I see the Knight of Cups. Something new coming into your life, but already, I think it's already coming in and you already know what is happening. You already know that. It's probably something that's been going on. So a new element, maybe a new experience, maybe a new person, even a new friend, a new lover, a new relationship, whatever. But there are some unknown factors because, yeah, it is new. But there is an emotional connection to whatever it's new. So it could also be that you're thinking of a new home situation, moving home, something like that. Because it is very hard connected, but there's many unknown factors in there and you have to take those into account. And that's why I'm saying it's a bit of a slower week. I think it's a good one because I don't see a lot is happening actually. The actual action is not there. There is not much action in any of these cards. They are more like, okay, this is a slower card. That's why I'm saying, something is changing. You're thinking of something new has come in, some new energy, a new person, a new vibe. But it is all very new and it's all very unknown. And it is like with the Hangman, you're taking your time to examine the options that are now available to you, that are presented to you. And I also have this idea that it has to do with an emotional relation thing because we have here the happy family card. So it could be a new relationship, but you also have to think about that one. and see, don't take action on things immediately. I think this is really what is being said here. The new thing that comes in, whether it's a person or a situation, or you want to, for example, to get a new home, or to move home, to rent a new home, a new place, there's too many unknown aspects to make a decision yet and to take action. And that's why the Hanged Man is here in the very middle, the very center, saying, wait and see. Just wait and see. Take your time. See what will happen, because the potential is there for it to be really good with whatever new is coming into your life, and that there will be good stuff coming from it, and sort of a new beginning will be presented to you after this. But it feels like it's a happy card, people coming together, situations coming together, experiences coming together, events happening a little bit coincidentally. But I feel this week for you, if you've chosen this second combo, don't take action. Just, see and look what happens. That's really the feeling. Too many unknown factors. So don't decide yet. And you don't have to decide yet. The Hangman tells me there is time enough for decision. And there is also no fear, no rush to be deciding, because you have time. I feel this 10 of Pentacles is out there, further away. It's not going to happen before the 30th of July, because, cards don't really have a good time frame. So this is farther out. So just let things unfold and watch, observe. That's my advice to you. That's the card's advice to you, really, to be very honest. I'm just reading them and interpreting them, yes, but I'm just reading what they say. And you're hanging there, watching and seeing, looking, observing. Okay, that is combo number 2. I'm not going to pull extra cards because there's already a new moon reading, and there will be soon an August reading, so there will be too much things on your plate otherwise. So because of too many, I'm going to keep it short this week, because, there's the new moon, the full moon. What am I saying about new moon? The full moon happening. There's going to be a reading for August coming out, so I don't want to bombard you with too many readings. Maybe you like that, but, too much of a good thing is not always the best. So let's just go into the cards. The Empress. Okay. 3 of Wands, Temperance, and Dry Desert. Now, Dry Desert for me is a little bit like a contradiction because of that Empress here. Because Empress is a fertile card. The Empress is nothing desert about this card. This is a fertile card. It's a harvesting card. So I'm going to just have a look in, because these are very new. They just arrived the beginning of this week. And I'm not familiar with them because I haven't had all the time, because I'm doing also a psychological astrology course, and it's been taking up a lot of my time. So, and besides my clients and besides my readings, it's been like hectic, and taking care of my grandson was included in that as well. So, Dry Desert, it says, dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. It says, is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you are on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harder and harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort you reach the oasis you're reaching for. So it feels like yes, it's like you hit a dry spot, maybe a dry spot in your energy, in your inspiration, yes, and things are not easy. It feels like that, but I feel here with this Empress coming in as the first card, it tells me things are going to get easier. So for me, this is the background. This is the background and the context for this card. This is telling me it's not easy. You feel a little bit like you're in a dry desert and there's not much to your life and there's not much, creativity or inspirational or not, something that brings you joy. It's not really happening, but don't worry about it because we have here the Empress, and the Empress is bringing back that joy a little bit, that it's bringing back your creativity, it's bringing back inspiration, it's bringing back the garden, the green, luscious, fertile garden. And the Empress is really very powerful in that aspect. So I think you're going to get creative inspiration here. And I feel that with this Temperance card, there will be a lot of trial and error as you get these inspirations coming and you get ideas, because here we have the Three of Wands, where I don't feel this is really you taking action on ideas. I feel this is really because the ideas are coming back. You're starting to have a plan. You're starting to have a plan on how you want to proceed out of this dry desert. But I think it's not to be rushed. I think it's like, okay, try things out. Try some of your ideas out. Because here, this is sort of an alchemic card. You see the angel. First of all, she is linked to the imagination. So she's linked to that creativity, that imagination, the dream world, the fantasy world. And she is trying, she's making things work. And there is protection because it's an angel there. But I feel that for the moment, keep your ideas and keep them to planning and making ideas work in your head and trying a little bit, bring them a little bit into the world and try and see, but don't do anything major. So if you get, for example, let's say you get a major hit here, I want to start my own business, and you have a sort of plan on what that business is going to look like, I would say don't start completely throwing all your money at it. First, treat it like a side hustle and try out a bit of stuff. If you get my drift, that is, of course, it can be another life inspiration here. But it's about just, do little steps when you start, getting those ideas in the world, and try it little bit by little bit. Don't throw everything at it at once. I would not do that, because Temperance card is really temper it a bit, calm down, go easy, go slow. Because sometimes, and it's one you're going to hear me say a lot if you follow me and if you have subscribed and you have listened to my other readings, there is one thing that I will say to you, and that was one of my master coaches taught me: slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And here in this conjunction of cards, that is really what's happening. Go slow, because slow will make everything smoother, and then you can start off really fast again. And then things will speed up. So that was your reading for the rose quartz. So before I leave you, check out the new moon reading. It's one big video. There is a sneak preview for each of the signs in that new moon. I'm keeping saying new moon reading, but it's a full moon reading. What am I doing? So in the full moon reading, it's out already. It's the full moon in Aquarius happening on Saturday, so on the 24th. In that full moon reading, there is first of all a short reading for all of the zodiac signs, but there's also a sneak preview of the basic cards, so the 3 basis cards, the 3 foundational cards for your reading in August, on which I am going to build. So if you want to find out when that reading for August is going to be up on my YouTube channel, it's very simple. Subscribe, hit the alert bell, that alarm, little alarm bell there in the corner. Click on that and you'll be notified for when new readings are up and for when that August reading is up. Now, if you are curious about those 3 cards and you want to have a peek already, go to the full moon reading and go to your sign. There are timestamps there, like in this reading. Timestamps, just click on your sun, moon or rising sign, so your ascendant, and have a sneak peek at the 3 cards that are going to form the basis for you for August. And from me to you for now, see you next week and see you in August. Bye for now.